And so the cows that switched brains with the aliens broke the plate. And that is exactly what happened during the near apocalypse of 2009. I've been Matty Washburn. This has been The Vanishing Point, and I'll see you.
Ahead of the game, just one shot, take your aim, and one step ahead of the game. Buddy, I'm gonna need you to,
Wait, how did you get in here?
We've been through this, Maddie. This is my basement, not your bachelor pad. You're lucky I let you use my Wi-Fi for your little vlog things or whatever the hell you're doing.
You've been making me do the...
Anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna need you to get 3 timeline scripts on my desk by the time this video starts.
That doesn't make sense!
You'll figure it out. Use a time loop or something.
Thanks for all the help, pal!
And we're back. Boy, these crossovers sure are complicated to put together. Don't believe me? Ask pre-Justice League Bruce Timm. The man said it himself. Truthfully, it's a difficult show to do. It's got all those characters, and it's hard to keep 2 heroes busy in an action scene at the same time. We do that all the time on the Batman show. When we have Batman, Batgirl, and Robin in a scene together, fighting a group of criminals, you get lost. If you follow Batman too long, you wonder what's happening to Robin. It's a logistics thing. It's very difficult. With that frame of mind, it's amazing we ever got a Justice League cartoon. But alas, November 17th, 2001 came, and we finally got to see our long-beloved Batman, Superman, and Flash team up with nobody else who had been established to exist in this universe yet. Sure, Wonder Woman and the Martian Manhunter were given origin stories in this premiere, but why was there this new Green Lantern? What happened to Kyle Rayner? How does Superman already know him? How does Batman know Hawkgirl? Where did she come from? While some of the answers were given throughout the series, and others were only hinted at, I'm here today to answer a question that the show never outright gave an answer to. Just when did the Justice League form?
I think the question is when.
Oh, that's such a douche time traveler thing to say.
Now that we've laid the groundwork for some major events in the DCAU, such as the new Batman adventures starting in 1999, and Justice League Unlimited revolving around the 2004 election, Batman and Harley Quinn occurring between seasons of Justice League Unlimited in 2003, Batman Beyond spanning from 2039 to 2042, and Tim Drake's brainwashing by 2007, it should be simple enough to place the forming of the Justice League.
God help us.
Just a quick recap, in our video about Justice League Unlimited's placement, the final season occurred spring 2004, the Cadmus arc was in summer of 2003 running up to the election, and the League expansion occurred the year prior in 2002. If you're interested in the math, I suggest you check out that video, but fair warning, I was kind of exuberant. No! So I'd understand if you'd rather just take my word for it. With this in mind, we can safely come to the conclusion that the League must have formed sometime in between the Bat Family's expansion in 1999 and the League's own expansion in 2002. But do we have any more hints to go off of than that? Well, of course. If you thought we weren't gonna go down the rabbit hole like usual, you might as well just close this video and get out. Moving backwards from JLU's 2002 start point and into Justice League's episodes, our first big clue is in Comfort and Joy, which occurs on Christmas Eve.
Kitty.
Seeing as we already have the Bat Family's 1999 Christmas season covered with the episode Holiday Nights, and Superman mentions that Batman is on monitor duty this episode,
Batman practically begged for monitor duty.
this leaves us with the episode occurring in either 2000 or 2001. When we take into account Amazo's character arc, it's implied there was only a matter of months between Justice League's Tabula Rasa and Unlimited's The Return.
Why do I have a feeling that if he ever comes back, you're going to be doing a lot of praying?
These past months, I have amassed so much knowledge.
So a 2001 placement adds up. Taking a step back 9 more episodes, our next clue is in A Night of Shadows.
Before this All Hallows Eve ends, the world will be yours.
Did I say 9 episodes or 9 centuries? For those of you who don't live in the Dark Ages, this of course is a reference to Halloween. While the episode did air over a year before Comfort and Joy, the DCAU doesn't necessarily follow real time, so for now, we'll be working under the assumption this is October 2001, since no episodes between the two mention any drastic time passing. 10 episodes before that, Paradise Lost puts us in hurricane season.
Tropical Storm Gardner has been upgraded to Hurricane Gardner.
Once again, no substantial mentions of time passing in the episodes in between, so we're working under the assumption that this is Hurricane Season 2001. In order to figure out when Justice League's first episode begins, this is one of those times when we have to take real-world info into consideration, since the show itself doesn't give us enough to go on. Luckily, while there are instances of minor discrepancies, such as different presidents or changed names of hurricanes, this world full of superpowered aliens and talking gorillas usually follows real-world logic. Now, for those of you who aren't Floridian like myself, the hint of hurricane season puts us sometime between June 1st and November 30th. We can close the gap by a little bit since we already know it's before October 30th, and the gap shortens a tiny bit more when you take into consideration that hurricanes are named in alphabetical order, and thus Hurricane Gardner would be the 7th hurricane of the season. Now, I'm not a meteorologist, so I can't say for sure how much this would narrow it down, but June 7th at the earliest seems safe enough of a guess as to account for the first 6 hurricanes already occurring. Rough week for the eastern seaboard, and October 20th at the latest to allow at least a day for each episode back to A Night of Shadows. Sure, they're 2-part episodes in the series, but 10 days seems like a conservative enough estimation. We'll just say in between June to October 2001 to keep it simple though. Anyway, in the episode we do get a mention from Wonder Woman that she's been away from Themyscira for 8 months.
Gone, Mother? I didn't go anywhere. I was in my room, alone, for 8 months. Definitely not.
As I mentioned earlier, Wonder Woman's origin was a plot point to the premiere, so this puts Secret Origins sometime between October 2000 to February 2001. That window of time narrows down slightly when taking into consideration the 2003 volume of Batman Adventures, which places all 7 Justice League episodes up to The Enemy Below prior to December in the year of a presidential election. We'll talk more about this comic sometime later, but for now, this places us in between October to December 2000 for everything from Secret Origins up until The Enemy Below.
So, that's it. Wonder Woman and Jean begin their superhero careers in late 2000, and the Justice League forms days later. I think that's good. We're done here, right?
No, Maddie, this is not your best work. How do we know A Night of Shadows and Paradise Lost don't occur in 2000? They don't have to be crammed up against the Christmas episode. You're asking us to make way too many assumptions without concrete facts.
Right. I knew I was missing something.
Remember in the Luther for President video when we said Supergirl comes to Earth in 1999? In Secret Origins, we're told that 6 months have passed since Superman began disarming the nuclear warheads as seen toward the start of the episode.
Good evening. This is Snapper Carr reporting. It's been 6 months since Senator J. Allen Carter's dramatic disarmament plan was ratified.
Had the 2 episodes in question occurred in 2000, that would push the start of Secret Origins to June 1999 at latest, and the last 16 episodes of Superman the Animated Series wouldn't end up fitting as a result, which would be a problem since Secret Origins picks up in a world that's still hesitant to trust Superman after his brainwashing at the hands of Darkseid. Furthermore, Kara's arrival in Little Girl Lost occurred in spring.
It's gonna be a gorgeous spring day in the nation's heartland.
And she didn't visit Metropolis until summer, as per the episode's writers in the pseudo-canon Superman Adventures number 21. Yet her next appearance in Unity occurs in spring.
Spring break at last.
Signifying a year has passed and it's now 2000. So there, Justice League starts sometime between October to December in 2000 and ends sometime in early 2002.
Gotcha. All right, so now that you've dropped all this knowledge on us, your next video is going to be about Superman, am I right?
Oh man, I'm gonna be late for class. Gotta get back in school.
School? You're almost 30 years old. That's not an exit.
Hey guys, it's Maddie. Hope you've been enjoying the analysis of the DCAU's timeline and other DCAU topics we've been bringing to you through the channel. We have tons more planned, so make sure you've subscribed so you don't miss out. We're currently on an interchanging schedule with new videos every week on Sundays and Thursdays, and then the following week on Mondays and Tuesdays. But you don't have to have that memorized if you make sure to ring that bell for notifications. We're currently a small team and could use any support you're willing to give, so if you're interested, make sure to check out our Patreon link in the description below and share this video and others with your friends to make sure they're initiated to the league as well.
We can't be cowboys anymore. Or cowgirls.
Thanks for watching, and check back soon for more DCAU content from the Watchtower Database.
Expect the unexpected.